Would you be willing to give up your relationship to save your dog? I have been with my boyfriend for 3 years. We've lived together for 2.5 of those years. For background information, we share a bank account. We've had our ups and downs. But lately, we have been really trying to work on our relationship. It's been nice. It feels like we're finally turning a leaf. Unfortunately, I think I might have to throw that away for my girl. My girl is an absolutely beautiful dog. Her name is Peanut, and she is 9 years old. She is my best friend and soulmate. I've had her since she was 6 months old, and she's been here for me through everything. Every bad day, every happy moment, every tear, and every celebration, my girl has been by my side. She's literally saved my life more times than I can count. Honestly, I don't think I'd be here today if it wasn't for her. I took her to the veterinary clinic 2 weeks ago. I was told that she had a tumor in a very tricky spot. They said that she has some teeth that are at high risk of infection if they're not pulled soon. The surgery alone is going to be around $1,800. I have managed to save up a small amount of money in the last few months. However, it isn't enough to cover the surgery. Plus, of course, the clinic doesn't do payment plans either. I get why they don't, but it's still a little frustrating. I talked to my boyfriend about how to come up with the money for the funds. His idea was to find a veterinary clinic with payment plans. I suggested saving up, spending frugally, and saving every penny we can. One thing about this is that I don't really want him to help pay for this. She's not his dog. I'm honestly not expecting him to contribute because of that. He loves her, but she's not his responsibility. Plus, if we were to break up, I don't want to owe him anything. Here are the options I have come up with. 1. I can get a second job. I can't do this as I'm literally already working 45 hours a week at my job. 2. I can take out a loan. My credit score is an absolute disaster, and the bank would laugh me out the door. 3. I can find another clinic that does payment plans. I have been looking since I got Peanut's diagnosis. But, it's not looking optimistic. Plus, we cannot afford payment plans. This is going to have to be something that's paid off in one lump sum. Unless, I want to try to figure out which bills I can go without paying month to month. Option number 4, I can look for veterinary schools that do discounted procedures. I'm a little scared about this, as the tumor's in a very difficult place. I don't like the idea of a difficult surgery location, students, plus my sweet baby. I don't have a hobby or a side skill I could profit off of, like drawing, knitting, woodworking, or literally anything. I feel useless. That leaves me with literally one, very desperate option that I can think of, selling adult content. I've done it in the past, but I stopped because of my boyfriend. I know what the hustle entails. I know he won't like it. Honestly, I don't either. But I'm literally desperate at this point. I know the money's there. I could have it in 3 or 4 months, compared to the 8 to 10 months I'm looking at by saving pennies. I'm going to talk to my partner about this later in the week. I'm really hoping another idea falls out of the sky and bonks me in the head before then. This is literally the only viable option I've been able to come up with in 2 weeks. I don't want to lose my relationship. But I'm not going to lose my dog to something that could absolutely be stopped before it gets even worse. I'm not going to lose her over money. And I'm not going to make my boyfriend stay with me, if he's uncomfortable with that idea.